Best car games coming out in 2025 and 2026, not just racing games, but games that you can get a car and race around the world, exploring, and racing against other cars, or against yourself. Hope you liked the video, click in the like button, subscribe for more, and leave your comments. Thank you so much, and let's go! Forza Horizon 5 is a game that's already available on Xbox One, Xbox Series X and S, and PC, and is now coming out to PlayStation 5. This is probably one of the biggest and most beloved racing series of the last years, and it's always been an Xbox exclusive game, but now no more. The game is coming out to PlayStation 5 in April 29, 2025. The game was developed by Playground Games and released originally in 2021, so if you like the series but plays on PlayStation, now it'll be your chance to try it out.
What is that? Wait, is that a wingsuit?
Followed by water. Caution all cambered roads, jumps and bumps.
Urban right, then hard left.
Fumes is a racing game for you that missed those classic boomer shooter with racing, like Vigilante 8, Twisted Metal, and more. The game is being developed by the Studio Fumes team and promises to be a returning to those classic games, even got a retro graphic style, with many cars, upgrades, and stages. The game is coming out only for PC for now, and our early access is confirmed to be released soon, but with no official date yet. Arm your vehicle with deadly weapons and roam endless wastelands in this fast-paced car combat game. Collect upgrades for your car to melt enemies and giant bosses in this bizarre world. Mario Kart World is the new game of the series after 11 years without a new game. The studio developing is Nintendo, and it's going to be the game to debut your Nintendo Switch 2, as it's coming out day 1 to the console. That's June 5, 2025. The game for the first time will be set in a kinda open world, with interconnected stages. What looks really interesting even reminded me Mario World, and probably it's why it got this name. As always, the game will be fast and dynamic, with a fluid gameplay, and shall give the players a lot of possibilities since karts, characters, modes, difficulties, and much more. So if you're going to buy Nintendo Switch 2, this game shall be a good choice to debut it.
They hurt you pretty bad, didn't they? I haven't seen you this scarred since last September.
Come on, move it! Get out of my way, jerk!
Maybe I overreacted a bit too much.
Wreckfest 2 is an extreme realistic racing game with an unbelievable destruction level of the cars and scenarios. The game is being developed by the studio Bugbear and is coming out to PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, and for Windows it's already available but in the early access with just a little bit of content, but it's already really fun to play, but the final version has no release date yet. Ready for mayhem? Wreckfest is back, offering the best in full contact racing with unrivaled destruction. Witness head-to-head battles as you tear apart rival vehicles bit by bit. Powered by the enhanced physics engine developed by the creators of Wreckfest and Flatout.
M-O-V-E! Move it! You take that piece of throw it up your... Feels like something came up through the seat. Oh.
Endurance Motorsport series is a new racing game that will allow you to play as the pilot or the engineer. The game is being developed by the studio KT Racing, an Akon studio, and there's no official date yet, maybe 2025, to PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, and Windows. Manage the race from the stands, drive legendary cars and enjoy a genuine endurance race experience. As both driver and engineer in this unique simulation, victory can only come through teamwork. And this a game that you fan of racing simulator games should keep an eye out for.
All of the men in this room are bound by blood. This is a family. And in this family, we follow a code of honor. It is not forgiving. To be deceived do not exist among us. Do you wish to commit yourself?
Mafia the Old Country is the fourth game of an acclaimed and beloved series. I mean, the third game is not that beloved, but there are some fans of it too. The game is being developed by the studio Hangar 13, the studio responsible for Mafia 3. As I said, it's not the most beloved game, but they also did Mafia 1 Remake. That's an excellent game, and now it'll be their new chance of creating a good story. The game will be released in 2025 to PlayStation 5, Xbox Series XS, and Windows. It'll be set before of the other games in the start of 20th century and promises to be a game with a great storytelling like the first two games.
Repeat these words.
I swear my loyalty to this family.
Yourself. Your life. To this family.
Flesh must burn like this saint. If I do not keep my oath.
My driving style, it's always been aggressive. I think it's gone from being all out, all risk. Now it's a marathon, not a sprint.
A new year, a new era, a new season. Welcome to the all-new F1 25.
If you think you know how your story ends, think again.
Oh, and who's
F1 25 is the new game of the series, and for the fans, its release date is already confirmed. It's May 30th, 2025, and it's being developed by the studio Codemasters, and will be available on Xbox Series X and S, PlayStation 5, and Windows. Leave your mark on the world of racing in F1 25, the official video game of the 2025 FIA Formula 1 World Championship, featuring a revamped My Team mode, the thrilling third chapter of Breaking Point, and much more. The series is really beloved, especially by the fans of realistic racing games and fans of the real Formula 1. So if you're a fan too, May 30th is the date.
into the pits they come. And they come out the pit entry. Yes, guys. This is a game changer.
It's amazing.
Jackson's making a move on Piastri. Hamilton goes the other way. This is going to be so close. Side by side to the line. He's done it.
I need some backup here, dispatch. Searching last known location. Dispatch, I got a mail matching the suspect's description.
The Precinct is an extremely interesting sandbox police game. The game resembles the classic GTA games, with a sort of upside-down camera, but here the player will control a cop. The game is being developed by the studio Fallen Tree Games and looks extremely fun. In the game we'll control a police officer, and we must solve the crimes that will lead us to even more dangerous situations, resulting in the discovery of even greater criminal plans. In the game we'll be able to control vehicles, or go walking in the streets and missions, with a fun and fluid gameplay, and I must say that it looks really fun, and there's a release date confirmed already, that is May 13, 2025, and the game is coming out to PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, and Microsoft Windows.
Suspect is now on foot. Wave it, Invis.
Another day, another dime. Come on, kid. Let's roll.
Units in the vicinity, please respond to an incident. Last seen is...
JDM, Japanese Drift Master, combines realistic, carefully tuned physics in a simcade experience that's as smooth on a controller as it is with sim racing hardware. Tackle hundreds of kilometers of open-world roads, and uncover story-driven events and quests along the way. Hone your drifting skills, perfect grip races, take on challenges, and feel the thrill of authentic Japanese street racing. The game is being developed by the Studio Gaming Factory, and it'll be released in May 21, 2025, only on PC. Consoles version are not confirmed, maybe in the future. So if you're a fan of drifting, this is the game for you. City Car Driving 2.0 is a realistic car driving simulator. It's being developed by the studio Forward Development, and it's planned to be released still in May of 2025, but with no specific day yet, and it'll be available only on PC. City Car Driving 2.0 is a driving simulator designed to help novice drivers master driving in a setting as close to reality as possible. Artificial intelligence monitors compliance with traffic rules, player behavior on the road, which helps to consolidate practical skills and theoretical knowledge of traffic rules.
an ambush. Do what you can. Do not lose her. Tires are out. Proceeding on foot.
Mindseye is a new story game developed by an old Rockstar Games president, Leslie Benzies, so the hype about this game is real, especially cause we can see some features and stuff that remind us of GTA series, like the camera, gameplay, driving and shooting, and more. The studio developed in is Build a Rocket Boy, and it's coming out to Xbox Series X and S, PlayStation 5, and Windows, and maybe we'll see it still in 2025. The game will be set in a futurist version of America, with nice graphics, a good gameplay, and a story that seems to be interesting, so I'm really looking forward to see more and play this game.
Remember this. DS! Showtime!
I have these gaps. That's just leftover hardware. It's been decommissioned. What the hell is happening? All I know is that Silvercorp is a piece of my story. I'll cover you. All this time you just wanted answers about the tech in your head? Are you...
When I was a kid, I couldn't wait to leave this town behind. But what's that saying? Man plans and God laughs? Well, he must have had a good one on my account. When the water receded, it carried away everything we ever had. It also gave me a reason to stay. Truth is, we can't stop what's coming. The important thing is that we rebuild.
Roadcraft is a new simulation game, but this one looks really interesting, with nice graphics, realistic mechanics, and it looks really satisfying to play. The game is being developed by the studio Saber Interactive, and it's coming out in May 20th, 2025 to Xbox Series X and S, PlayStation 5, and Windows. As the leader of a company specialized in restoring sites devastated by natural disasters, use your construction machinery to restart the local industry, clear debris and faulty equipment, rebuild roads and bridges damaged by weather, and much more. So if you have fun playing this kind of game, it looks interesting, and it's made by the same developers of SnowRunner. That's a very acclaimed game. Over Jump Rally is a new racing game that absolutely reminded me of the classic Gran Turismo games. It's being developed by the studio Bonsai Rosso, and is only confirmed for PC for now, but there's no release window yet. Hot blazing sun! Relive arcade racing with Over Jump Rally, an unofficial remake of Sega Rally from the 90s. Unreal Engine 5 powered stunning graphics, nostalgic music, and intuitive controls bring classic racing to a new generation. Kirby Air Riders was announced in Nintendo Direct of Nintendo Switch 2, and is going to be a new 3D game in the universe of this classic character. The game is being developed by Nintendo, with the respected Smash Bros. Developer Masahiro Sakurai working on it, and it'll be released probably still in 2025, only on Nintendo Switch 2. The game will be a reboot, or even sequel of a game with a similar name, Kirby Air Rider, released in 2003, and again, it's going to be a racing game in the universe of Kirby. Beyond that we don't know much more, but it looks really great with the new performance capability of Nintendo Switch 2. Sonic Racing Crossworlds is the next racing game of the famous Sonic and his friends. The game is being developed by the studio Sonic team, and looks really fun for the ones that likes racing games in the kart style. The Sonic Racing series is extremely fun, especially to play with friends, with a nice gameplay and fun tracks, and I believe this one is going to be really fun too. And if you like it, it's coming out in some moment of 2025 with no date yet, but a playable experience is coming out in before it seems, so you'll be able to try it, and the game will be available on Nintendo Switch, PlayStation 5, Xbox One, PlayStation 4, Xbox Series X and S, and Microsoft Windows. Fatal Run 2089 is a new futuristic racing game by Atari. The game got a classic visual style, with what resembles a combat racing. It's being developed by the studio MNSTR Studio, and it's coming out to Xbox Series X and S, PlayStation 5, Nintendo Switch, and Windows, with no release date yet. Atari's Fatal Run 2089 delivers over-the-top driving action across a post-apocalyptic landscape. You'll have to race against a countdown clock at incredibly high speeds and destroy enemy vehicles by any means necessary. Fail to complete your missions and you put humanity in jeopardy.
Lucia, do you know why you're here?
Bad luck, I guess.
GTA 6 is simply the most anticipated game ever. In the game we'll take control of two different characters, Jason and Lucia, and once again we'll be able to explore the iconic Vice City. The game is being developed by Rockstar Games, probably the most beloved video game studio nowadays. This is going to be a whole new GTA game after more than 10 years. The last one was GTA 5 2 generations ago, so this one promises to be a masterpiece in a matter of possibilities and freedom. The game is coming out still in 2025, according to Rockstar Games, but the date is not confirmed yet. And the game is coming out to PS5 and Xbox Series X and S. PC version shall be coming out about 1 year later.
The only way we're gonna get through this is by sticking together, being a team. Trust?
Trust.
So, how did you create that?
Well, so I started back in Red Hill County, you know, over along the coast. But then I split the track between Grizzly River and Smoky Hill. Turned one half into a western town, and the other one into a crazy stadium with dinosaurs.
Wrecknation hands you the keys to your very own driving and building open world called Mixworld. Explore 400 square kilometers of pure sandbox joy as you create, race and wreck alone or together with your friends. The game is being developed by the studio 3 Fields Entertainment, and it's confirmed to PlayStation 4 and 5, Xbox One, Xbox Series X and S, and Windows, but there's no release date yet, but maybe still in 2025. Open world arcade racing game featuring high-speed driving, racing, crashing, stunts, and exploration.
Do you really want to race in that?
I got you. Satisfied?
Much better.
Got on the bike and started to ride straight ahead. I left everything behind. I was finally alone. I slept in roadside motels, in which I did not lack entertainment. I met different people, and I'll admit, sometimes the night didn't go my way. But in the morning, I always went on. I did most of the repairs alone on the road.
American Motorcycle Simulator is exactly what the name suggests, an American motorcycle simulator. So if you're a fan of motorcycles, real ones or even in games, this game may be interesting for you. It's being developed by the studio Road Studio SA, and it's coming out to PC, but there's no release date yet. Maybe 2025, maybe 2026, we don't know. Have you ever wanted to drop everything and go on a journey across the United States? Do it now in American Motorcycle Simulator. Grab your motorbike and taste freedom driving across different parts of the USA.
And I needed to keep gas in the tank somehow. And motorcycle parts. 'Cause my baby had to have the best. But when it got tough, I knew I could always count on the motorcycle brotherhood. And of course, I was happy to help. My trip must have been as long as Route 66 itself. And in that time, I finally felt what freedom is.
My driving style.
This is the video, guys. Hope you liked it. Click on the like button and subscribe for more. Well, thank you so much, and so long.